now because a lot of those potholes come because you have this freeze, refreeze on the roads, and it just messes everything up.
That's exactly right. We're going to talk about how they form. Actually, 3 words about that, though. Road hazard insurance. You get that. You pay like the extra, what is it, $5-10 a tire, and they help you out with that. I will tell you that. That has actually helped me out a lot. But yeah, so how do the potholes form? So what happens is we get that precipitation. It's going to fall. Moisture is going to seep into cracks in the pavement, and then it's going to freeze. And so here's the fun thing about water. So water reaches its maximum density. Don't quote me. I think it's 39.4 degrees. I don't know that 100%. It's around 39 degrees. And so that means that's when it's at its densest, when it's closely packed, which also means as it freezes, it expands. And actually, most things, when they turn to a solid, they actually compress. They get smaller. Well, actually, water expands when it freezes. And that's what causes those potholes, because as water freezes, it kind of gets a little bit bigger. It expands. That freeze-thaw cycle, that breaks up the pavement. It forms potholes. And we hit those and we say, gosh darn it, I don't like it. But you know what? We could live in Florida. They have sinkholes because they're karst topography. So I think I'd rather have potholes than sinkholes. That's just me. All right, so let's go out there and show you what's happening with the forecast. We are looking at some light snow out there. And yeah, this is going to give us some issues out there, some slick spots on those roads. Keep in mind those bridges, those overpasses, on-ramps, off-ramps are a little slick. I kind of did a little slipping and sliding, if you will. What is it called? A little Tokyo drift. Is that what that? I kind of did that as I pulled onto the highway today. So just keep that in mind. A little slick in some spots. We've had a little snow band come through Columbus. Now it's actually starting to push on into Bexley, making its way out towards Canal Winchester before you know it. And we have a little light snow up as well out towards, just went through Powell too. So I'm sure the animals at the zoo are enjoying that. We are looking at some light snow in London. Also some, again, Grove City into Groveport, and a little more light snow as you move into southeastern Ohio, out through parts of Athens, Meigs County, and down in towards Portsmouth as well. Speaking of Athens County, wow, that is an idyllic scene. That looks like a Robert Frost poem, doesn't it? Beautiful stuff out there, but it's cold. We're looking at those temperatures, 29, but this is about as warm as we're going to be all day. We're going to see temperatures upper 20s, right around 30 to start. They come down a little bit before they bounce back into the mid-20s this afternoon. I will say the winds are not as bad as they have been the past couple of mornings, but still wind chill values in the upper teens in the north. Looking at 22 for a wind chill value right now here in town. So a little cold out there. Just keep that in mind as you head out. So outdoor workers, you're going to watch the temperatures come down a little bit with a little light snow before we start to rebound. We're going to be up to about 26 this afternoon, mostly cloudy skies, and that Arctic air mass is really going to rush in as we head on through the day, and it's going to be really cold tonight. Up to about, down to about 20, I should say, by 9, 23 at lunchtime. Clouds are sticking with us. We're at 26 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It will turn frigid tonight. Wind chill value is about 5 to 10 below in a lot of spots, even colder in some outlying areas. Very frigid tomorrow. The sun will return, though. That'll be nice. It's going to be one of those days you sit inside and you look at the sun and say, wow, it looks great. Then you walk outside like, no, it's not. All right, so we got light snow out there as we head through the morning hours. You can see we're starting to look a little bit drier as we get into the afternoon. That Arctic air really rushing in. Kind of notice how the clouds are coming out of the north. That's what's going to happen. The winds are going to be shifting, dragging in that colder air, and we'll clear out tonight, but it's going to be downright cold if you're out and about early tomorrow. 26 for an afternoon high, 19 tomorrow after starting out with wind chill values between about 5 and 10 below zero. 32 on Sunday, but we're going to start out very cold as well. 35 on Monday. Look at that. We are getting into the mid and the upper 40s as we get into the middle of the week with some rain. Then we cool back off by the end of the 10-day. But yeah, right now, Groundhog Day is looking warm, mild for this time of year, and rainy.
Ooh.